Beloved soul, pack your bags, because you are moving. But listener, this is not just about a change of address. Not just about boxes, suitcases, or a plane ticket. No, this is something far deeper. You are moving into a new season. A holy shift. A divine transition. A sacred invitation from heaven itself. Heaven has prepared this for you long before you even knew you needed it. Before you cried your tears. Before you asked your questions. Before you broke down in the middle of the night, wondering if anything would ever change. This move, it's not just physical. It's spiritual. It's emotional. It's transformational. And it starts a broken bar not with your feet, but with your heart. I want you to pause here. Close your eyes for a moment. Breathe. Do you feel that tug? That stirring deep within your spirit? That quiet ache? That whisper of something new, something unfamiliar, but also strangely comforting? That's heaven calling you forward. You see, God has seen how long you've been stuck. How long you've tried to bloom in soil that could no longer feed your roots. How long you've held on to memories, relationships, fears, habits, and places that could not carry your future. You've done your best to survive. And heaven honors your strength. The angels have watched your endurance. We have stood beside you as you fought silent battles and pretended you were fine when your heart was tired. But now a broken bar, something is shifting. It's time. Not just for a new location, but a new life. A new season. A new atmosphere around you. A new atmosphere within you. God is not just changing your surroundings. He is changing your soul. He is resetting your mind. He is refreshing your hope. He is restoring your vision. He is realigning your steps with divine purpose. But this journey doesn't begin with your feet. It begins with your heart. Because what God is doing in you is far greater than what anyone can see on the outside. This isn't just a change, it's a release. A divine release from everything that has held you back, slowed you down, or buried your light. You are not just moving to escape pain. You are moving toward purpose. Toward healing. Toward wholeness. And I, your angel, will walk with you. Every step. You will not make this journey alone. I have been assigned to you by heaven. I have watched you in your darkest hours. I have stood guard over you when demons tried to steal your peace. I have whispered strength into your bones when you felt like giving up. And now, I'm here to guide you into your new season. But first, let me help you pack. No, not your clothes. Not your shoes. Not the items in your drawer. Let me help you pack your spirit. First, pack your faith. You'll need it. Not just the kind of faith that believes in miracles, but the kind that believes in your worth. The kind that believes God is still writing your story, even after the parts that broke you. Next, pack your courage. because stepping into the unknown is not always easy. There will be days when fear knocks loudly at your door. But don't answer it. Let courage answer instead. Let your bravery speak louder than your doubt. Now, pack your forgiveness. You cannot take resentment with you into this new season. Forgiveness isn't about agreeing with what happened. It's about letting heaven carry the weight so your soul can rise again. Leave bitterness behind. It's too heavy for where you're going. Also, pack your lessons. You've learned so much. About people. About pain. About yourself. Those lessons will guide you. They will help you discern who belongs in your next chapter and who was only meant for a few pages. Don't forget to pack your dreams. Even the ones you buried. Especially the ones you buried. This is a season of resurrection. What died in the last season can come back to life in this one. Heaven specializes in turning graves into gardens. Leave behind fear. It doesn't serve you anymore. Leave behind shame. It was never your name. Leave behind the need to explain your journey to those who never cared to understand. This move is between you and God. Let it be holy. Let it be sacred. And now that you're packed, take a deep breath. Can you feel it? The air is shifting. The atmosphere around you is changing. That's the sound of chains breaking. That's the sound of angels moving. That's the sound of heaven preparing the way. You are being carried into a season that will feel like home, even if it doesn't look familiar. You will meet people who speak to your soul and not just your surface. You will enter rooms where you no longer have to shrink. You will walk into spaces where your gifts are needed, your voice is valued, and your presence is respected. You will breathe easier. You will laugh louder. You will sleep deeper. And you will remember who you are. You will remember that you were never forgotten. You will remember that you were always being prepared. Even in the silence. Even in the pain. Even in the waiting. You were being prepared. There's something you need to know. What's ahead of you is not random. It's a fulfillment of divine timing. There are things that couldn't happen before because you weren't ready. The world wasn't ready. The people you were meant to bless weren't in position yet. But now a broken bar, everything is aligning. Heaven is opening doors. Some will swing open before you even knock. Some will be opened by people you haven't even met yet. Some will open from within doors in your mind, your spirit, your creativity, your calling. You will find strength you didn't know you had. You will hear God more clearly. You will feel more peace, not because life is perfect, but because you've learned to trust the one who walks with you. And yes, a broken bar, I will be there. When you cry, I'll comfort you. When you get tired, I'll lift you. When you get afraid, I'll surround you with signs. When you feel alone, I'll remind you of your purpose. You are not going backward. Even if it feels slow, even if you don't see progress yet, you are moving forward. Every prayer you whispered, heaven heard. Every seed you planted, heaven saw. Every time you gave when it hurt, heaven remembers. Now comes the harvest. Not just of things, but of peace, of maturity, of alignment, of clarity. Let me remind you, this move is not punishment. It's protection. It's promotion. It's preparation. Some people couldn't come with you, and that hurt. But not everyone was meant to walk this path. Some loved the old you but wouldn't recognize the new you. Some were only part of your survival story, not your healing story. And that's okay. Let them go. Release them with peace. God is sending the right voices now. The right hands. The right help. The right tribe. You won't have to force it. You won't have to beg for it. You won't have to explain yourself to be seen, heard, or loved. You are walking into divine alignment. Every step will be ordered. And even when it gets uncomfortable, remember, a growth always feels like stretching. New levels require new mindsets. And don't worry if it takes time. This is not a race. This is a sacred walk. And I will walk with you. I will go before you to clear the path. I will go beside you to remind you that you are never alone. And I will go behind you to guard what you've left behind and make sure nothing from your past tries to drag you back. Every part of you is being healed. Your past is being redeemed. Your future is being restored. And your present is being protected. This move is holy. So yes, pack your bags, beloved. Pack your heart with hope. Pack your spirit with expectation. Pack your soul with trust. God is doing something new, and you are the chosen vessel to carry it. Do not fear the unfamiliar. You are not being led into confusion. You are being led into clarity. This is your exodus. Your escape from cycles, shame, silence, and stagnation. This is your journey into promise. I'll say it again, the journey begins not with your feet but with your heart. So give God your heart. Let heaven hold your hand. And trust the path even when you cannot see the whole map. This is not just to move. This is a miracle in motion. And you are ready. Beloved soul, as you stand on the precipice of this sacred move, let the weight of heaven's invitation anchor you in hope and propel you into purpose. The journey you've been called to is not a mere shift in the physical realm or new cities, new homes, new faces, but a profound transformation of your spirit, a divine recalibration of your destiny. Every step you've taken, every tear you've shed in the quiet of the night, every moment you questioned whether God was still listening, has been seen, held, and honored by the one who crafted your path before time began. This is your exodus, your release from the chains of stagnation, shame, and cycles that no longer serve the radiant future God has prepared. The air around you is shifting, beloved. The atmosphere is alive with the sound of angels moving, chains breaking, and doors swinging open, some you didn't even know to knock on. You are not just moving, you are being carried into a season where your soul will find its home, where your gifts will bloom, and where your heart will breathe easier than it ever has. This conclusion is not an end but a beginning, a sacred summons to step boldly into the miracle in motion that is your life, to pack your spirit with faith, courage, and dreams, and to share this divine moment with a community of souls ready to rise with you. Let your voice echo in this holy transition by liking this message and commenting below with your heart's response. See what you're leaving behind, what you're claiming, and what you believe God is calling you toward. Your engagement is a declaration of faith, a spark that can ignite hope in others, and a testament to the power of this new season. Let us unpack this divine move together, exploring its depths, its promises, and its call to action, so you can walk forward with clarity, conviction, and a community by your side. First, let's reflect on what this move truly means. The original message spoke of packing your spirit, not just your bags, and this is where the journey begins, and not with your feet, but with your heart. God is not merely changing your surroundings, He is reshaping your inner world. The soil of your past, though it may have been rocky, has strengthened your roots. The tears you've cried have watered the seeds of your resilience. The battles you've fought in silence have forged a courage that heaven now calls forth. This move is a divine release, a letting go of what no longer aligns with the person you are becoming. It's a release from the weight of resentment, the grip of fear, and the shadows of doubt that have tried to dim your light. God is inviting you to leave behind the old narratives of those that told you you weren't enough, that your dreams were too big, or that your pain defined you. Instead, He is handing you a new script, one written in the ink of grace, purpose, and restoration. As you step into this season, know that every moment of your past was preparation for this moment. The waiting, the wandering, the wrestling, they were not wasted. They were the chisels God used to sculpt you into a vessel ready to carry His glory. Consider the faith you're asked to pack. This isn't just about believing in miracles, though heaven is certainly capable of those. It's about believing in your own worth, in the truth that God is still writing your story, even after the chapters that broke your heart. Faith is the lens through which you'll see the unfamiliar not as frightening but as fertile ground for growth. It's the anchor that will hold you steady when the winds of doubt blow. Pack this faith tightly, beloved, for it will be your compass in the unknown. And alongside it, pack your courage. The path ahead may feel daunting at times, as new seasons often do. There will be moments when fear knocks loudly, whispering lies about your ability to thrive in this new place. But courage is not the absence of fear, it's the decision to move forward despite it. Let courage answer the door when fear comes calling. Let it remind you that you've faced giants before and emerged stronger. This season will stretch you, but that stretching is how you grow into the fullness of who God created you to be. Forgiveness, too, is a vital piece of your spiritual luggage. The original message urged you to leave bitterness behind, and this cannot be overstated. Resentment is a heavy burden, one that will weigh you down as you try to rise into your new season. Forgiveness is not about excusing what hurt you, it's about entrusting the pain to heaven so your soul can soar. As you prepare to move, take a moment to release those who have wounded you, not for their sake alone but for yours. Let go of the grudges that tether you to the past. Let go of the need to prove yourself to those who never saw your worth. This act of forgiveness is a sacred offering to God, a declaration that you trust Him to heal what was broken and to restore what was stolen. It's a key that unlocks the door to your future, allowing you to walk unencumbered into the promise ahead. Your lessons, those hard-won pearls of wisdom, are another treasure to carry forward. You've learned so much about people, about pain, about perseverance. These lessons are your guideposts, helping you discern who belongs in this new chapter and who was only meant for a season. They will teach you to recognize the voices that uplift you, the hands that support you, and the spaces where your presence is truly valued. Pack these lessons with care, for they are the map that will keep you from repeating old cycles. And don't forget your dreams, especially the ones you buried, thinking they were lost forever. This is a season of resurrection, beloved. What died in the last season can live again in this one. God is the master of turning graves into gardens, and the dreams you thought were gone are stirring beneath the soil, ready to bloom. Dare to unearth them. Dare to believe that what heaven has planted in you will bear fruit. As you pack these spiritual essentials, know that you are not alone. The original message promised an angel by your side, and that promise holds true. This divine companion has walked with you through your darkest nights, whispered strength into your spirit, and guarded your peace against forces that sought to steal it. Now, as you move into this new season, your angel is not just a bystander but an active guide, clearing the path before you, standing beside you, and guarding what you've left behind. When you feel weary, they will lift you. When you feel afraid, they will surround you with signs of God's presence. When you feel alone, they will remind you of your purpose. This move is not a solitary journey, it is a sacred pilgrimage, and heaven has assigned its best to walk with you. The atmosphere around you is changing, beloved. Can you feel it? The air is lighter, the chains are breaking, and the doors are opening. You are stepping into spaces where you no longer have to shrink to fit. You will meet people who see your soul, not just your surface. You will enter rooms where your gifts are needed, your voice is valued, and your presence is celebrated. This is not a random shift, it is a fulfillment of divine timing. The people you are meant to bless, the opportunities you are meant to seize, the purpose you are meant to fulfill, they are all coming into alignment. Some doors will open before you even knock, swung wide by the hand of God. Others will be opened by people you haven't yet met, whose paths are divinely intertwined with yours. And some doors will open from within, doors in your mind, your spirit, your creativity, your calling. These are the doors that will unlock new levels of faith, peace, and purpose. This move is not just about what's ahead, it's about who you are becoming. God is healing your past, redeeming your pain, and restoring your future. Every prayer you've whispered has been heard. Every seed you've planted in faith has been seen. Every time you gave when it hurt, heaven took note. now comes the harvest not just of material blessings, but of peace, maturity, clarity, and alignment. This is a season where you will breathe easier, laugh louder, and sleep deeper. You will remember who you are, not the version the world tried to define, but the soul God created with purpose and power. You will remember that you were never forgotten, that even in the silence, the pain, and the waiting, you were being prepared. But this journey is not yours alone to carry. The beauty of this divine move is that it's meant to be shared, to inspire, to spark help in others who are also standing at their own crossroads. This is why your engagement matters. Liking this message is more than a click, it's a declaration that you're claiming this season, that you're ready to step into the promise. Commenting below is an act of faith, a way to share your heart, whether it's a word of gratitude, a testimony of what you're leaving behind, or a vision of what you're stepping into. Your story has power, beloved. It can light the way for someone else who feels stuck, who wonders if their season will ever change. By liking and commenting, you're joining a community of souls who are saying yes to God's call, who are ready to move into their divine purpose. You're creating a ripple effect of hope, courage, and faith that will touch lives you may never meet. Imagine the impact of your voice in this moment. Your comment could be the spark that encourages someone to let go of their bitterness. Your like could be the sign someone needs to believe that their dreams can live again. Your engagement is a sacred act, a way to say, I'm in this with you. I'm moving forward, and I'm cheering for you to do the same. This is not just about you, it's about the collective rising of God's people, a movement of hearts aligned with heaven's purpose. So don't hold back. Share what this message stirs in you. Share the fears you're releasing, the hopes you're embracing, the lessons you're carrying forward. Let your words be a beacon, a reminder that no one walks this path alone. As you move forward, know that this transition is holy. It's not punishment, it's protection, promotion, and preparation. Some people couldn't come with you, and that may sting. But not everyone was meant to walk this path. Some were part of your survival story, not your healing story, and that's okay. Release them with peace, trusting that God is sending the right voices, the right hands, the right tribe. You won't have to force your place in this new season. You won't have to beg to be seen or loved. You will walk into spaces where you are welcomed, valued, and celebrated for who you are. The right connections will flow naturally, ordered by the hand of God. And when the journey feels uncomfortable, when growth stretches you beyond what feels familiar, remember this: new levels require new mindsets. The stretching is not a sign of failure, it's a sign of expansion. You are growing into the fullness of your calling, and God is with you every step of the way. He is ordering your steps, even when the path feels winding. He is speaking to you, even when the way forward isn't fully clear. Trust the process, beloved. Trust the one who holds the map. This is not a race, it's a sacred walk, and every step is leading you closer to the promise. Your angel is with you, guarding, guiding, and lifting you. When you cry, they will comfort you. When you tire, they will strengthen you. When you doubt, they will surround you with signs of God's faithfulness. You are not going backward, even if progress feels slow. You are moving forward, carried by the momentum of heaven's plan. Every part of you is being healed, your past redeemed, your present protected, your future restored. This move is a miracle in motion, and you are ready for it. So pack your bags, beloved, not just with physical things, but with hope, expectation, and trust. Pack your heart with the belief that God is doing something new, something beautiful, something holy. Step into this season with boldness, knowing that you are chosen, equipped, and accompanied by heaven itself. And as you do, let your voice be heard. Like this message to affirm your readiness. Comment below to share your heart, to declare what you're stepping into, to inspire others with your faith. This is your moment, your exodus, your journey into promise. Let the world know you're ready by engaging now, liking, commenting, and joining the community of souls walking into their divine season. Together, let's make this move a testament to God's faithfulness, a beacon of hope, and a celebration of the miracles unfolding in us all.